There's nothing quite like the smell of freshly ground spices and the smooth texture of newly milled flour. With a set of skilled hands, you can turn the same ingredients into a variety of dishes from all over the world. Find out how Australians recreate these global flavors right here in Kitchen Culture.
Buzzy onion, chicken karaage bento.
Yes, sure.
Okay, that's me.
Then Malaysian mee goreng, please.
Thali meal, the non-vegetarian one, some meat.
This is Perth, capital city of Western Australia. It might be one of the most isolated cities in the world, but it's home to a myriad of flavors.
And if you too are an incidental gastronome, this capital city will tantalize your taste buds just as it will mine. This week on Kitchen Culture, we'll tag along on a German luncheon in Perth, but not before a quick workshop on Italian cuisines in one of the warmest Italian homes you'll find in Fremantle. But first, let's start by going easy on our palate with one of the staple foods of the world, and certainly a favorite here, bread. Bread is a really versatile food item, and a visit to the local bakery almost always brings back good childhood memories. But today in Kitchen Culture, we'll show you specialty breads you cannot find in a bakery.
Roti canai, we usually eat it by hand, because it's easier to break off and to dip it in the sauce. We have a curry sauce and also like condensed milk. Yeah. Those two are the options. The roti is easier to cook and it's fast. It's about 5 minutes to cook and it's fresh. Back in Malaysia or Singapore, they usually eat it during like evening or early in the morning as well for breakfast. Here, they eat it as an entree, yeah, before the main meal. Well, roti is like, we can consider it as a main dish as well. So some people they can just eat a plain roti without having like rice or something. The usual bread they bake, but here we fry it. Yeah. And they usually use yeast, but we don't use yeast for our roti canai. Back in Malaysia and Singapore, it's very cheap. It's like 60 cents, maybe 70 cents. Those early days, but now maybe it's still cheap, like $1, $1 maybe. And also, they don't have the hot plates at home. It's because we need to use the hot plate to cook it.
I guess bread is baked, this is tandoor, so that's probably the difference. And I mean, naans are really fresh. Breads, I really don't know how fresh they are, because they bake, they put on shells, but this is fresh and straight from the oven itself. Especially Indians, we eat it as a main meal. So it's a substitute for rice, really. They eat it differently, yeah, I've seen, because they have the rice, they take a meal, and they take a naan as a, as a separate item, and then they break the naan, they put the rice and the curry and mix it. We don't eat it like that in India. We have the naan with the curry, so that's very different. This is what we would use in India as well. It's got clay inside, and we use charcoal for the fire. You get the electric ones as well. I guess that's less messier, but this is the traditional way. We can't afford to buy tandoors, number one. Number two, we don't have the space, because most of us live in flats or units, as we call them. So then we live a joint family, so it's near impossible for everybody to have a tandoor. And it's a restaurant facility, really. So even if you have the space and the money, nobody would keep a tandoor. In India, it's the plain naan and the butter naan that goes most. Australians love butter naan and garlic naan, and the plain naan. We don't sell beef and pork in our restaurants. I guess lamb is the quick selling. A lot of people don't eat beef. Some I won't get my Muslim customers because it's pork, so I'd rather keep it like basic. If you're a Hindu and you're a Brahmin, you'll not touch garlic, so that's not a vegetarian really. So plain naan, butter naan would be the vegetarian naan. And the butter naan, the shape would be different to a plain naan. A plain naan is round, butter naan is like that, and a keema naan is square. So that's how you distinguish the different naan. Under 1 minute to make a naan bread, and it goes really distinguished. So what he does, he puts 5, 6 in the tandoor and takes them all out. So within 2 minutes you get about 5 naans.
Our family eats like more than 3 breads in a day because they go breakfast and then they make toasters for the lunch and dinner. If it's a really big family, they make like at least 5 or 6. Everyone eats as a family if they're in the same apartment. My mum's always at home, just today she just came for a while. Mum, like, she cooks rice and then chicken, it's just like here. But more of Turkish food, I don't know the name in English.
Too many food. Kuru fasulye, taze fasulye, tas kebabı, haşlama, güveç, ev kebap, Adana kebab, Urfa, Samsun, Iskender, a lot of, maybe 1,000. Now I make the pizza and the chicken pizza. Chicken pizza, salami pizza. Which one make it? Chicken. I make everything's fresh here. You normally going to buy the another pizza shops. No, somebody make the fresh. Oh. Before this cook the pizza bottom, and just put the freezer. And when you go, you take the freezer, put the top, and cook 2-3 minutes. Here, not like that. Everything fresh. Ama testleri değişik. I give you 100% guarantee you come back, eat again. You love your jobs, you make the nice kebab, with nice food. And somebody just for money worker, difference. I make nice one, I like customer come back, I like everybody happy. And family business.
There's four generations in the meat industry.
The tradition is that the women do all the cooking and the men just sit there.
Oh, the frying.
Yeah, it's a frying station, yes.
That's all you get to do?
It's plenty.